Each year, only 15 doctoral degrees in economics are awarded to African Americans in the United States, on average. This year, I earned one of them. The greatest gifts my parents ever gave me were my brothers. We always talk about parents accepting their trans kids but rarely about siblings. The fact that my brothers accept me as their big brother after growing up with me as their big sister is beyond words. Meet 27-year-old Lerato Bali. She is the first and the only female agricultural equipment technician in the sub-Saharan African region. Lerato is also the instructor at John Deere in the respective field till this day, which has 90% of men. Now this is black excellence. I couldn't be happier. Got to watch a person I started mentoring 14 years ago when he was 10 years old, coming from a life where his dad was in prison and his mom was who knows where, get his college degree. It feels so dang good when you can make a difference in someone's life. I'm proud to announce that I'm now a professor of sport education and leadership. Wow, not bad for an East Ender who grew up on a council estate. So out of approximate 20,000 professors in the UK, only 26 are black women. I'll celebrate today, but the struggle for equity continues. 21 years ago my mother gave birth to me while she was escaping from a civil war. I spent the first 7 years of my life in a refugee camp. My parents sacrificed so much for their kids. They moved to the USA with $0. Today I became the first person to graduate college in my family. Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. This includes the expecting mothers, those of you who are trying, and those women who have no biological kids of their own but nurture and love children selflessly. Welp, I made what moms wanted. Burnt edge polona, garlic and black pepper tater tots, sauteed onions, sauteed spinach with a hint of fat back and some 3 cheese toast. This is one country meal right here. Haven't seen my mom in a year, but if somehow she reads this, I love you and forgive you. Happy Mother's Day. Just wanted to let y'all know that our new Miss USA is this black natural haired queen right here. That is all. Daddy's first attempt at doing Lana's hair. Lol, I tried my best. Pops took a job as a janitor that allowed me to receive free tuition at Rutgers University. He passed and I told myself his sacrifice would not be in vain. Here it is. Give the janitor the same respect you give the CEO. Are you and your best friend doctors? My mom raised me as a single mother in Compton, California. She worked hard every single day, so I followed suit, and by the grace of God I can say I'll be attending Harvard Medical School on scholarship. This is for the culture. I was born with Erb's palsy. Professors told me that I wouldn't be able to be a nurse, that I should have chosen something less challenging. Tomorrow I'll receive my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from University of Texas Medical Branch. So my C's is the first black woman to receive a PhD in the physics department of University of Glasgow. My papa knew I didn't have a date to my prom, so he matched me. My dad calls or texts me after every performance/appearance just to say I killed it. I love this man so much. A mental health glow up. I'm so proud of myself, dude. I literally look healthier. My dad was treated so poorly and rudely by his waitress, and he tipped her $30 and she chased him out of the restaurant crying and apologizing. And he said, I know you're probably having a bad day, so I hope I made it better. Such a stand-up man. It's taken me 45 trips around the sun, but for the first time in my life I know what it feels like to have a band-aid in my own skin tone. You can barely even spot it in the first image. 4E I'm holding back tears. My daughter said if she got straight A's on her report card I could take her to see the Disney movie Dumbo. She got straight A's, so I took her to Disney World. Whoever's reading this, I pray that one day you don't have to pretend to be happy anymore. I pray you find your purpose and no longer feel like you're alone slowly drowning in the middle of the ocean. I hope that you find someone who brings light, joy, and life into your darkest days. Class of 2019. Mother follows Florida A&M twins to Tallahassee and earns her degree. This is black excellence. This guy asked the university to bestow his degree on his great-grandmother because she worked her fingers off to make it possible for him. My brother is the happiest person right now. When he heard it was prom, he knew he had to go all out. Yes, he went to prom solo. I promise you he won't leave solo. I just know he's gonna have time of his life tonight between him dancing and flirting. I have a speaking engagement this morning. My youngest son just asked to attend with me. I said yes and told him that if he goes, he has to dress up and wear a suit. He just came downstairs with this on and said it's his favorite suit. Definitely not what I had in mind. Having a conversation with my grandma with Alzheimer's. Me. It was nice seeing you, Grandma. It was nice remembering you. Me. You remember me, Grandma. I don't remember your name, but I remember that I love you. Lonnie Johnson, NASA engineer, invented the Super Soaker. He made your childhood hot summers fun. I feel really weird about turning 30 tonight. My grandma asked how old I was turning and I didn't want to say it, and she said 30. I said yes. She says, "You mean I've gotten to know you that long?" Wow, isn't that nice? It was so sincere. I no longer feel weird. My marriage has turned into a nightly routine of my wife and I running down the list of reasons we should go to bed early so we can wake up and get shit done the next day. Then by the 675th cat genre did we both yell, "How the fuck is it 3 AM? Worth it. I love her." My son finished 4th in the race because instead of running across the finish line he ran to hug me. Ah well, won my heart. We should have a holiday called Space Day where all lights around the world are shut off for the whole night to reduce light pollution so we can see the galaxy. It was all a dream. Pictures of my son looking at me are primarily my favorite. I'll fight to protect this smile. Build statues of these men. So, I bought my dad this pullover and I think he's excited about it. My mom did 7 years in prison and got out last October. She's been working 2 jobs since then and bought a whole car today. I'm so proud of her. Happy birthday at Barack Obama. The view is always better with you. My little brother started preschool today and 1. His backpack is literally the same size as him. 2. He is the cutest thing ever. On Valentine's Day my boyfriend gave me roses and said, "I'll love you till the last one dies." And it wasn't until a couple of days later that I realized one was fake and will never die. 4 generations. When everything that you've studied shows up on the exam paper. My boyfriend created an entire magazine for me as birthday surprise gift. He got all my loved ones to write love letters to me, compiled them into this beautiful gift. So much love in here. I don't think there's anything he'll ever do next that will outshine this. Cat Hay Williams, born a slave. She dressed as a man so she could serve in the US Army during the Civil War. There's your new statue. Wearing my afro puff as usual today, I went in to see an adorable little girl who has a puff of her own. As soon as I entered, she pointed at me and said, "Look mommy, my doctor looks like me. I love my job." If I'm with my girl, greet the both of us. When your girlfriend has everything so you gotta think outside the box. And yes, she did cry. Shout out to everybody self-medicating in an unhealthy way today. I hope shit gets better soon. I've lost 20 pounds since I've started my diet and I was feeling myself today. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you, man. You're making an effort to better your health and that's admirable. Keep it up. At my parents' wedding, there were countless family members and friends who said that they wouldn't last a year. 24 years later and my parents are thriving, living their best life. So thankful to have these beautiful individuals in my life. The star of Black Panther revealed that Denzel Washington paid for his college acting classes, and he finally got to thank the veteran actor. Lift as you climb, a concept that has been forgotten. Growing up as a gay man in Nigeria, I never saw myself living openly with a male partner for obvious reasons, but today, me and my BF moved into our flat and words can't explain how this makes me feel. Can't wait to build a life that I deserve with the man of my dreams. You have been visited by the smart studying doggo. You'll be blessed with good grades only if you subscribe to Comment Awards and like the video.
PG!
On top, food chain won't stop. New game, hot box that blue haze. One lock, 2 chains, no bras, 2 babes. Mic drop, new stage. Lights in my rear view. 5 cops, full race, faster than a Tesla. They say I'm exhausted.